I literally can't be bothered, nor am I in any sort of decent condition to record a video, record a reaction to this game, because as you can quite clearly tell, I don't have a voice, haven't had a voice for the past couple of days. I haven't felt relatively well since coming back from Wycombe, but yeah, I find myself in this position again to do a video. I didn't really feel like doing one, or don't feel like doing one, should I say. I just can't be asked to do one, but this club seems to be in too much of a mess right now that me not doing a video is ridiculous. So I'm going to try and do a video, if you'd bear with me, to listen to my croaky voice. I'm going to try and make this uncut so I don't have to edit this, because I just can't be asked to edit anything, because to be completely honest with you, I've got more important stuff to do. So let's get started, shall we? We finished at Adams Park yesterday. Wycombe Wanderers 2, Charlton Athletic 1. Another new away ground for me. Another one of the 92 to tick off. Went into the game not making a prediction. Didn't have much optimism, but I was just looking forward to seeing what we could do, if we could do anything. We knew we were up against a tough side. They were going to be up there come the end of the season. They're going to be a tough team. And I was just hoping that Adkins was going to pick the one system that has worked this season in our win against Crewe, and that was the 4-4-2. And that lineup was just so bizarre and confusing. I don't know how to describe it. I literally tweeted and put on my Insta story saying, I literally don't know what to think with this, and I don't know what to make of it. It ended up being what I can only describe as a 5-2-3 or a 4-3 or a 3-4-3, whatever you want to call it. But obviously McGillivray stayed in goal. We went with a back three of Sam Lavelle, who was fit enough to play after he came off with cramp against Cheltenham. Jason Pearce got a start for his 150th appearance for the club, and Akin Fanboy was the other one. And then at wing back we went with Pape Soare making his debut, and Chris Gunter, who I have to say I have absolutely no idea what this guy is still doing in the starting 11. I don't know, because I know he's been played out of position at left back, but he's been horrendous this season. And the fact that he's been picked over Adam Matthews to play right wing back of all positions, because the guy cannot run forward and cross the ball in the box, because that is the duty of a wing back. Not only have you got to defend, you've also got to push forward. Like he can't even do the defending, but you've also got to push forward and make those runs and cross it into the box, and he can't do either of that. So I don't know why we've not gone with Adam Matthews, who I think is more than suited to play right wing back. But anyway, that's Nigel Adkins for you. We went with two in midfield again, and they were both defensive midfielders, George Dobson and Harry Arter making his debut. First appearance for Charlton. Personally, I wouldn't have minded if either of them played, Arter or Dobson, but I'd have played one or the other. I'd have gone with a creative midfielder next to him. But to be fair, you could say we didn't really need a creative midfielder, initially anyway, with the formation, as we went with three strikers up front: Jayden Stockley, Connor Washington and Jonathan Lecco. Lecco making his first start since returning to the club. I'll be honest, I didn't have much optimism going in with that formation, because I was just so dumbfounded by what Adkins had done. And even more bizarrely, no Charlie Kirk and no Dearlang Jaisimi on the bench. Both of them out of the squad completely. Same with Adam Matthews. Both of them, all of them. And then he comes out and says that it was down to selection issues. We've got to rotate the squad. And I'm like, you don't drop our two wingers, we've paid £1 million combined for these guys. I know they've not been playing brilliantly over the course of this season so far, but don't drop them from the squad completely. At least have one of them on the bench. Or no, not even one of them, two, both. They should really, really, they should be there. They should be in the squad, as should Matthews. But anyway, that's enough of the lineup. Let's dissect the absolute embarrassment that was that game of football. It was pretty much the same that we've seen all season long, but just 10 times worse. And it just panned out the same way that every Charlton game goes. First 15 or 20 or so minutes, we have an okay purple patch. We look all right, you know, we're trying to get going. Jonathan Lecco was our main attacking threat in that first half. Could even argue our main attacking threat for the entire game. He was the only one that was having shots, you know. I think he had one shot deflected, one shot was saved. But that was it. That was it for the whole game. Other than that, Wycombe just completely played us off the park again. They just looked miles better than us. Gareth McCleary ran the show, you know. I know the Charlton fans were singing along saying that, oh, you're just a shit Ivan Toney. I'm just sat there like, he's going to fucking embarrass us. This guy's going to score. And what do you know? He was miles above everyone else. He was the best player on the pitch yesterday. He was the best player on that field by a country mile. And obviously he got both of Wycombe's goals. First one was just embarrassing. It was just embarrassing. Ran through, passed it to his bloke on the left-hand side. He got it back off him. He's trying to like move around, trying to shape, where can I get a shot away? None of our players even went near him. No one put on any pressure. And he just cut inside and thought, right, I'm bending this in the bottom corner. What do you know? Bang, goal. Celebrates in front of the Charlton fans. And you know what? Fair fucking play to him. Fair play. Because he is quite clearly, like, he's a quality player at this level. Levels above everyone else on the field. And what's annoying, the thing is that I'm sat behind the goal and I see him do it. And I knew he was going to do it. He's just sat there on the edge of the area. No one anywhere near him. No one even wanted to go near the cunt and put pressure on him. And he's just cut inside. And as he's gone to swing on his foot, I'm like, yep, he's going to score. Bang, goal. Right on the stroke of half time. And I turned around to my mates next to me and said, that's game over. Like, that's it. Like, we are dead. Like, that is game over. Because we did not look like we were in the game at all. Once again, we have not turned up all season so far. We have been out of every single game we played in this season, apart from Crewe and probably Sheffield Wednesday. Every single other game we have been out of. We are not competitive in any game. And that second half was an embarrassment. That is quite possibly the worst I have seen, not only this season, like in a very long time. I think this is the worst Charlton side I have seen play since we got relegated from the Championship in 2016. It's as bad as it was under Russell Slade. And I thought that squad was bad, but Jesus fucking Christ. This team is playing just as worse, because that second half was awful. You know, Nigel Adkins was saying that, oh, I don't want us to play hoofball. Oh, we've got to work ways around it. Like he's saying that, oh, the players aren't listening to me. And all they're doing is just punting it long. I don't think so, mate. Because ultimately you're the manager who sets the team to play that way. And all we did that entire fucking game was just not move for each other. There was no fucking movement in the midfield, unsurprisingly, as we went with two in midfield again. Like, there was no movement. We just didn't want to move for each other. We couldn't be asked. And ultimately, it was just backwards, sideways passing, back to the goalkeeper, smash it to Stockley, and he does fuck all. I don't recall Stockley winning a single header in that entire game. Like, he just... my mate with me yesterday, who I met at Wycombe, all he said was, all Stockley's season has consisted of is just doing that constantly, all season long. Not like that, where he's supposed to be banging in those headers. He's going like that, backwards, yet flick it onto fucking no one, as usual. Like, it's just... Adkins saying that, oh, we shouldn't be playing hoofball. Why are we still playing hoofball? Why? It's just... It's horrible to watch, and unsurprisingly, Wycombe did make it 2-0. McCleary back post, nowhere near him, bang, goal. And at this point, Charlton fans were just taking the absolute piss. We were just taking the absolute piss out of the occasion, honestly. We just couldn't be arsed at this point. Near enough every single person in that away end was chanting, we want Adkins out. And then whenever we just punt the ball long to Stockley, we go, hey! Whenever we had a shot on goal, we've had one shot, we've had two shots, you know, every time we'd have a shot eventually. You know, because it was in added time where we showed any sort of attacking threat. You know, why did it take us the last 8 minutes of the game to finally get into it and show some attacking desire? Why? And the substitutions, don't even get me started on the substitutions either. First change, Jonathan Lecco comes off. Why? He's our most attacking threat in the entire game, and he comes off. For who? I don't even remember. Elliot Lee. That's who he brought on. To be fair, Elliot Lee did look alright when he came on, but why the fuck is Lecco coming off? Why is he not taking Washington off? Washington did fuck all. He did next to nothing that whole game. And to be fair to him, that is probably the reason why is because he was played on the left wing again. He's wasted on the left-hand side. I've said it too many times. I'm tired of saying it. He's wasted in that position and he did fuck all. Why is he not coming off? And then Pape Souaré came off as well because he couldn't last the full 90 because he's not fit enough. And you could see that. You could easily see that he wasn't fit enough. To be fair, sorry. To be fair, I don't even think Pape had a bad game. I think he did all right. But you can see that he wasn't up to scratch. You know, you can see he's still got a way to go in regards to fitness. Same with Harry Arter. You can see he was off the pace as well. I didn't think he was all that yesterday, sorry. Anyway, Souaré came off. On comes Corey Blackett-Taylor, a player who's not even here until the end of the season. He's contracted until January. And he was our best player. And I'll be honest with you, I feel sorry for him. Because he just felt like an imposter on that pitch. He was getting the ball on that left-hand side. And nobody, I don't recall him being tackled that entire time he was on the field. He just grabbed that ball on the left wing and he just ran. He just ran, got into the box, was just getting past people. He was the only guy that was trying. And I feel sorry for him. And it was only when he came on, when we were just running down the left-hand side and we were putting balls into the box, we were finally crossing the ball. But oh no, our 6'4" striker's been subbed off because we subbed Stockley off. The one time where we need him and we actually start playing to his strengths and crossing the ball in, he's not fucking on the pitch. Well done. Well fucking done. Anyway, eventually we did get a goal back. 92nd minute, I think it was. Elliot Lee with a cross. Sam Lavelle with a header. Basically unmarked, I think he was. It was a great header, to be fair. Great header from Lavelle. And then in the last couple of minutes, all hell broke loose because you could just see Wycombe shit themselves. Wycombe completely shit themselves. The Charlton fans rallied up, trying to get forward. And you know what? We very nearly nicked the greatest smash and grab ever. Honestly, we came tantalisingly close. Davison's shot deflected, went out for a corner. And then the corner wasn't dealt with properly. Wycombe's keeper was out. Unexpectedly, we cut it back and they cleared it off the line. Like, it would have been absolute scenes and the most smash and grab thing I've ever seen in my life. But it wouldn't have been deserved. It would have been the most undeserved point in football history. We did not deserve anything from that game. And had we had scored that, that would have saved Nigel Adkins his job. That would have saved his job. Because the guy's days are numbered. Honestly, the guy's days are numbered. I was just talking to Charlton fans at half-time after the game. We were all basically saying the same thing. Like, the guy just has nothing. He just doesn't have a clue at all. In my opinion, you know, he said at the start of the season he wanted this team ready before pre-season. We're 7 games into the League One season. League One. 7 games in. 1 win, 1 draw, 5 losses. We are joint bottom of the league. It's our worst start since 2006-07 when we were playing Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, week in, week out. And this is what it's come to. We're getting outplayed by Wigan, Wycombe, Cheltenham. You know, we're getting outplayed by these sides and we're second bottom of the table and this prick doesn't know what our best formation is and what our best starting 11 is. Still, he doesn't have a clue. He doesn't know what he's doing. The hoofball is still there. We've got 2 in midfield, so our midfield is just getting overrun. It's just getting overrun completely. There's no movement, so we end up passing it back and smashing it long. He complains about the hoofball. The reason why is because we've got nothing in the middle of the pitch. We've got nothing that we can do to play the ball on the floor. 2 in midfield, it don't work. It doesn't work. And the formation itself, that entire setup was just wrong. I don't know why he changed the system against Cheltenham from the Crew game. Yes, we were playing a very poor Crew side. Yes, we were dominant because they were shit. But it worked. And when something isn't broken, don't fix it. And you go one up top against Cheltenham, and they play us off the park. So he tries to, let's try and counter Wycombe. That just sounds like we're starting off on the back foot before the game's even started. Trying to counter Wycombe. Oh yeah, let's go 3 strikers up front, 2 in midfield, and still smash the fucking ball long. Still play Gunter at right wing back. Play Soiree and Arta. Soiree, who I thought wasn't actually that bad, but they're still they're not up to scratch in terms of fitness. You know, Lecco was ineffective past the first 20 minutes. Washington did fuck all. Stockley was ineffective again because all we did was smash the ball onto the poor sod. Our best players on the field out there were Elliot Lee and Corey Blackett-Taylor. To be honest with you, I say start both of them on Tuesday against Gillingham. Like I say, I feel sorry for Corey Blackett-Taylor because he's the only one that was trying. The only one that was trying to run into the box and cross balls in. He was the only one who tried. Oh, but don't worry. Adkins says he's going to drop Jayden Stockley on Tuesday so he can stop playing the hoofball. Personally, I feel sorry for Stockley. I don't blame him one bit. Because I think he is a good striker. I do. But from the moment we signed him in the summer, I knew exactly what we were going to get. The hoofball was going to remain. Personally, Adkins is the manager. Adkins sets up how we play. And you can, and it is your job, to work round playing the hoofball to Stockley. And the solution was right there. Because we saw it when Corey Blackett-Taylor came on. Because at that stage, we were actually running. We were crossing balls in the box. Something that Stockley will be good at. Because he can actually head the ball like this, not like that. Oh, but when we did do that, he's not on the fucking pitch. It's Adkins' job to work round that. And I feel sorry for Stockley being dropped. Because I think he will be dropped on Tuesday. And I don't blame him at all. I feel sorry for him. And I think that most of the fans now have realised, because after the Adkins out chance and all that sort of stuff, Adkins went straight down the tunnel, as did Connor Washington, which I was quite weirded out by. I don't know why he walked straight down the tunnel, but I wasn't surprised Adkins didn't come clap the fans because he knew exactly what sort of reception he was going to get. So Adkins fucked off and the fans clapped the team off. We applauded the team off. And to be fair, I think at that stage, we then realised that the team isn't the problem, it's the manager. And I believe that now. I still stand by the fact that this team, on paper, is a very good team. I do believe that. It's just a shame that we've got a dinosaur as a manager. A man that has been out of the game for 2 years, and the game, to be quite frank, has moved on from people like him. And he just tactically doesn't have it anymore. Because he doesn't know what our best 11 is. He doesn't know what formation we're playing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no idea. But yeah, and the fans have realised that now. You know, the fans have realised that. We applauded the team off. It's not the team. It's the manager. And honestly, if we lose to Gillingham on Tuesday night, Adkins out 100%. I pretty much am Adkins out now, to be honest with you. I do think the guy needs to go because this is unacceptable. For a club that's supposed to be fighting for promotion, you know, we're second bottom after 7 games. Joint bottom of the league. Like, and I thought we recruited well. And I do, like I say, I think we have recruited well this summer. I think we have got a good core, good group of players. But we've not got the right man to lead us. You know, we made the wrong appointment with this one. We got it completely wrong. I say we, Sangard got it completely wrong. Utterly, utterly wrong. And Adkins really, really needs to sort this out. Fucking quickly. I think he's got Gillingham and that's it. If Gillingham turn us over and we play the exact same way, because, well, I'm guessing Stockley isn't going to be playing. So we'll see how that works. We'll see how it works. Personally, like I say, I feel sorry for Stockley. I don't know why he's being dropped. I feel sorry for him. But, look, we'll see, all right? We'll just see. The way I see it, Adkins is the manager. He sets us up how we play. Hoofball's still there. If Stockley's playing, he's got to work around it. And like I said, in those last minutes, when Blackett-Taylor was on the field, that's how we should be playing. We should be running down that wing, putting balls in the box, because 9 times out of 10, Stockley is winning all those headers and they're going in. We've got to play to his strengths, and smashing the ball long to him when he's up front on his own, when no one is supporting him, there's no midfield. What's the point? You know? But anyway, for me, Adkins has Gillingham. Adkins has Gillingham and then he's gone. I am effectively Adkins out already. But if we lose to Gillingham, he does not leave that stadium with his job. Simple as that. He does not leave Priestfield with his job. And we need to get the next appointment really, really right. Because if the next appointment is Neil Harris, who was at the game yesterday, you may as well just fucking relegate us now. At that point, if it is him, that's coming along and to the games as a replacement. At that point, I'm just done, you know what I mean? But anyway, I need to end this video now because my throat hurts talking for 21 minutes straight. But anyway, thanks for watching this ramble. I do apologise that it is a ramble, but as I say, I wanted it to be completely uncut because I can't be asked to edit everything, and I don't recall actually stuttering or stammering for me to cut anything, so... Yeah, I hope you do watch this the whole way through. I hope you watch it the whole way through. Thanks for watching this video is what I should be saying. If you did enjoy it, I don't know if you did, but if you did, could you possibly leave a like, subscribe if you're new around there, turn on post notifications so you're notified of when I post. What do you guys think? Are you Adkins in or out? Let me know. It's painful being a Charlton fan right now, it really is. But I'll still be there on Tuesday night, and I'll still be there supporting the boys because up the Addicts, I guess. Up the Addicts. Anyway, I'm ending this video. Take it easy, stay safe. I'll see you all later. This has been Tyler Rollinson. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Adkins out.